Boom.
Boom. Good evening, Richie. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good,
Still
good. Hi.
breathing.
Yeah, same here, above ground. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Georgianne. Hi, Michael Farley. Hi, Lucinda, Hunter, Marty
Hi,
V. Hi.
everyone, all at once.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dan. Dan, come on up. Hi, Jay Paul, if you're still here. Don't know. Chop Shop. How you doing?
I
Mr.
don't really
Josh
see.
Journey.
I don't see Dan.
Oh, he was here a minute ago.
I'm on
Wendy,
live
how
chat.
you doing? Oh, how many we got in here? We got 12 in the house already. Just started. So hope everybody's having a good week and a good evening. Anybody get out and do anything exciting? I know I haven't. It finally rained today here and cooled down a bit. Oh, Richie got it.
Ooh. I got out. I went to my island in the river. Today it was 70 in the 70s, low humidity, light wind. It was a perfect day. So I went out
Nice.
and got in the water and hunted the island. I got a couple little goodies, nothing spectacular, but I got
Hey,
something.
better than getting skunked.
Yeah.
So
If I don't find anything good, I can always make crap art out of it.
there you go. Which reminds me. Oh, Mr. Joshua's Journey. Thank you very much. Hi, David Alfonse. How you doing?
Hey, David.
Let's see if I can find in case they didn't see it. Where is
Hey,
it?
Jim Steele.
No, of course I won't be able to find it.
If anybody hadn't noticed, the thumbnail for the live stream was a piece of my crap art that I created not long ago.
I was going to show it in case nobody noticed, but of course I'm trying to find it and oh, no wonder. Wrong spot.
You might be able to find it quicker if you look on my glass.
There you go. Yeah, there it is, people, on his glass.
Yeah.
That relic crap. So don't need to look it up. It's on there and he's got it on his glass. But Richie makes some great crap art. Oh, bummer, Dan. You're missing a part. I hate that when it happens. Thank you, Wendy. Bang. I'll do this all through the evening, people. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. But
What are we giving away tonight, Bill?
Not giving anything away tonight. Starts tonight. The giveaway will be next week. What it is I'm going to share the screen here. And come on. Okay, people. This is not sponsored by YouTube. This is a new channel I ran across. Three Fires Metal Detecting. This guy and his wife. Fairly new channel, a little over 500 subs. When I first saw them, they were using bounty hunters. Now they've got an Xterra Pro and a Vanquish. But I really like their channel. They do park and beach detecting and stuff. But to enter into the giveaway, what you got to do is go over and in one of their last three videos, leave a comment. Watch the video, leave a comment. Hi, Jared. Hi, Jim. And in the comments, say, Papa Rouse sent me. And then I'll go through their last three videos during the week. This will end next Monday night. And I'll go through, see who did what, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. And you have a choice of either let's get that out of there now. Move. Make myself solo. It'll be a 4K digital camera, 2 batteries, comes with USB card and everything. Or for those who detect underwater detector, since I can't use these here, but that's what the giveaway will be for. But you got to, like I said in the rules, you got to go over to their channel, watch their video, leave a comment, and in the comment say, Papa Rouse sent me.
I think Danny just left the link in the chat.
He was there for a second. What happened?
I'm here.
Well, I saw Dan and boom, he was gone. Mark, my brother, how you doing? So that's the giveaway. You go over and leave a comment on one of their last 3 videos. I'll go through it. Okay, Dan, well, still just leave a comment on there and boom. Hi, Colonel. Hi, Dawn Roll Creeper. So, oh, I hate it when it does that. I get these pop-ups right in the middle of my chat and I can't see it.
I get
NorCal Digger.
commercials. Hey, NorCal.
I get that too. Let's see. 26 in the house. Thank you, good people.
No Zaxxon
What is
tonight?
Okay, Hunter. Go over to 3 Fires Metal Detecting. Watch one of their last 3 videos. Leave a comment on the video. Also put in there that Papa Rouse sent me. I'll go through it and have a choice of 1 of 2 things. I did a video camera or an underwater metal detector, handheld.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Richie. Yeah, I was just watching my video when you guys said, "Hey, I know Dan was here, but now he's not." I'm like a ghost. I'm here and then I'm not gone. So,
Well, you popped up, without a picture, and then boof, it was gone. Like, oh, okay.
3 fires. I've watched them for a while. I came across them months ago.
Yeah, I came across them about a month ago. What I really liked is they were using bounty hunters,
Yep.
But now he's got an Xterra Pro and she's got a Vanquish.
Nice.
So, yeah, just
people probably still be mean to him.
Oh, yeah.
You get those people. What I do is I just block them. I don't care.
Well, I just hate it when you tell somebody, hey, bounty hunter's not a bad. Oh, God, you don't want one of those things. Why not? They find metal.
Not everybody can afford the high-end machine.
Yeah, not everybody can afford a high-end machine. And I know guys that went out and bought a bounty hunter, like in Sacramento, and they got enough change in the parts, they upgraded later down the road.
Yeah. I bought my 250, the Ace 250 by the Bounty Hunter tracker. I bought a couple others by still using the Bounty Hunter tracker.
Yeah. Mine's still in the closet. I'll never get rid of that thing. Yeah.
When I first got my so-called buddy involved into this hobby years ago, he didn't want to spend too much money on a metal detector, so I suggested the Tracker 4 for him. And I took him out to local parks. I still had mine and stuff, and I was telling him, yeah, that's going to be foil. That's going to be a nickel under the Tracker 4. And he's like, that thing's a piece of junk. I don't even know how you can tell. Well, when you use it a lot and you dig a lot of targets with it, you know. You know
by the sound. Yeah, you just know.
Add it up.
I had a guy, he was a hater, and did a video, and he had a new machine, and he had an old analog, and he goes, there's no difference in the sound. And everybody that knows has used analog, yeah, there is. Listen close to it. There is a difference in the sound when it breaks away from whatever you're going over.
Yeah, you got
Hey, Yodi.
You got
Yodi. Hi, Rocky Fry.
And stuff.
I think I remember seeing a video like that. One guy, he had it's a Sorrow, trying to go up against an E-Track or something or other.
Well, I said, again, thank you, Mr. Joshua Journey.
Well, you're doing well tonight, Bill. You got 3 out of 5 already.
And then I also, I think it was about 6 months back, Paystreak Super Freak. He ran into a guy at one of his favorite parks, and I think he had his Equinox with him. I can't remember. But this guy had an old Tesoro. And they met each other later on, and the guy had found a gold ring and 4 silver rings with that Tesoro. And Pastry said, I've been over this park a lot of times. You could tell those rigs have been here a while. He goes, I never found them. He goes, so don't rule out analog detectors.
See, my thing with analog and digital is analog, I think you can fine tune it a lot easier because digital is set. You push a button and there you go. It's already set on that number. But analog, you got all that little room to play on that dial. That minute little adjustment makes a big difference.
Your pinometer, you can adjust that thing and fine tune it, which I really like.
Now they do make some metal detectors that are digital and analog, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
they're half. I've got basically the Discovery 3300 Bounty Hunter. It's a digital readout, but it's an analog machine.
Oh yeah,
Those of you who've never seen an analog machine, it's one without a screen. It just have knobs and switches.
That's a Cibola or a Vaquero?
Yeah, Cibola.
Cibola.
Yeah, Richie, you hardly use it though. That thing's like brand new.
It is like brand new. I've only used it like twice.
Why not? Why don't you use it?
I haven't gotten the right situation to use it. Right now, I'm hunting in the water. That's not waterproof, but
yeah, that would ruin that one, and you can't get those anymore. So
I like to take that to the areas with all the nails and all the iron is. That's what that's made for.
Nice.
20 cents in the house. Thank you, people.
Yep.
So Dan, have you been able to get out?
Steel coat boots. And he wonders why he can't find anything.
Have you been able to get out, Dan?
But Dan,
no, yeah, man. It's a lot going on still. So
yeah. Well, it just started raining here today. Finally, after they've been saying it's going to rain, it hasn't. Finally cooled the temperature down. So maybe tomorrow or the next day.
Hey, Mermaid.
Whoa! Wow! Thank you, sir. I mean, that's the third one. Wow! Thank you very much,
Bill.
Huh?
Are you getting super chats?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mr. Joshua's just sent me a third one. Thank you very, very much.
Bill.
Yeah,
you got 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I got 4 out of 5 now. Thank you. So
one more to go, eh?
one more to go to reach the goal, and well, thank you. Like I said, we've got enough new people. I guess I might as well do it again. Doing a giveaway, folks, and what it'll be is you go over to Three Fires Metal Detecting. They're a fairly new channel. They've been around a while, a little over 500 subs, but it's a guy and his wife. They use bounty hunters for the longest time. Now they got newer machines. What I want you to do to get in on the giveaway, you go over and watch one of their last 3 videos. Watch it, give a thumbs up. Don't have to subscribe, but leave a comment. And in the comment, I'm going to say Pop Rouse sent me. And thank you, Richie. We'll either be giving away. Now let's get that out. I will go solo so everybody can see.
I just put their link up in the chat. Make it easier for people.
Thank you. Underwater detector.
That thing's a cool little handheld metal detector.
Yep, it gets about 4 inches in depth, which is, for the river, stuff like that's good.
I'd tie it right to my shoes and walk to a park.
Or a 4K video camera, 2 batteries, SD card. It works great. It's adjustable down to 1,000 because I noticed when I did a 4K and played it on the computer, that was too much, even with the ISO turned down. So let's see. I want to get back out of here, out of solo. There's solo.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Uh-oh.
I'm still here.
Hands at him.
Hey, Dan and D.
Hi, Carrie Holder. So, hi, Danny.
Hey, Gary.
Nathan, how you doing?
Hey, Nathan.
32 in the house. Thank you, good people.
Doing all right, Bill. Got 32.
Yeah. So only
Yeah,
15.
consider my ugly mug showed up.
That's thanks 5 Mile, but that's Richie's flamingo. Richie made that as crap art.
Yeah, that's one of my crap art. Actually, I got it on my glass too. I move my hand out of the way.
Well, if that's crap art, it does look like art.
Yeah.
So what's the flamingo's name, Hardy?
Yeah,
I never gave it a name.
Hardy the flamingo.
Thank you, Mr. Joshua's Journey. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Anna.
So, Bill, have you been out lately?
It's been too hot, and finally just got some rain today to where I'll be able to get out in the next couple of days. It's cooled it way down.
Yeah, we're in the 70s, and I think tomorrow's supposed to be just below 70. So
It's in the 50s right now here.
nice. Is
59, 58. What's that?
Yeah.
I said, is fall going to come early?
Hi, Dennis.
That's about
Just-
normal for this time of year. It's starting to cool off. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis. 5 Mile,
Thank you, Jay.
Neil, Arrows.
Mr. Joshua's Journey. Is that a Tomcat Josh? I believe it is.
There's this river where people go all the time, and they're always down amongst the rocks and stuff like that. And I've been wanting to hit it because I mean, there's always people down there either fishing or playing around the rocks and areas and stuff. And
Is it
it's right up
shallow?
the road. I just don't want to leave my car on the side of the road, so
Hey,
I haven't
hey,
quite.
Dennis.
Mr. Tully, how you doing? Sorry, people are knocking things over here. I got so much stuff charging. It's ridiculous.
I know the rapids when the river gets high, they run fast through that area.
Oh, there's lots of places like that, Dan. Back in California, up in the hills, the rivers up there. When you get a lot of rain, just I can't remember how many people died because they'd be jumping off bridges into the rapids and stuff.
I watched this movie. It was kind of sad. A kid jumped off a bridge, and a log was floating underneath the bridge at the same time, and he landed right on the log, became paralyzed.
That had to hurt.
Yeah, it was a
Frenchie.
movie. So, but yep, Mr. Joshua Journey. Hello, he's new to me. Friendship Frostbite's new to me at least.
That one's new to me too.
They've been around a while.
Steven
How
Stark.
do you even pronounce
A few
this?
times.
Piscataquis?
Piscataquis.
Piscataquis. Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's a Native American name.
And I'm close
Yeah,
to the
I gathered that.
So you get the Piscataquis.
I didn't think it was Italian. So.
The river that I'm near is called the Kennebec. That's also a Native American name. And there's another one, Androscoggin. That's a Native American name.
And then I'm also next to the Cachico River.
Yeah. Frenchie, it's something new they started not on all channels. For some reason, I've been tagged for it. I don't know why. So,
Hey, the medical detectors.
hi, medical detectorist. It's some YouTube thing, which I don't get. Oh, nice, Jared. 10 days until the Crusaders for a cause event in Des Moines, Iowa. I love the height coming out from Nocta. They haven't shown it yet that I've seen, but they're talking about their new flagship machine that's going to be better than the Legend, which will get probably Minelab worked up again to come out with something new. I mean,
My lab will probably just sue them or something.
Wait, what company's coming out with something better than Legend?
Nocta.
Oh,
Nocta,
come
they're
on.
coming out with another machine.
Hey,
Another
Zach.
flagship.
Hey, Jackson.
Jackson.
How you doing, everybody?
Doing good.
What's going
No,
on, Dan?
Nocta knows how to hit the market. I'm going to add this feature, and it's going to be better than the last one we put out. And then I'm going to throw out 3 others after that, right?
Oh, you gotta have some marketing ploy. Just can't put a machine out and say, "Well, here it is."
See, I'm done buying metal detectors for quite a while. I mean, the Mind Labs that I have and the Vanquish, they do me when I'm out and about. So I can't see of anything. Even the Manicore. I mean, the 700 should be able to keep up with the Manicore in theory.
Yeah, Relic Rat. I've only known a couple of people who didn't like the Legend. Everybody else that's had it has loved it. So
I've got a Legend. I don't like when the speaker floods out though.
yeah, I've heard that happen. But as far as finding stuff, people love it. It's the only purple. Well, the main one I remember is Plugsy, because Plugsy didn't even give it a day, and he said he didn't like it. Went back to his Equinox. But
I think he did the same thing with the Simplex, didn't he?
huh? What was that,
Didn't he
Dan?
do the same thing with the Simplex? He bought it and he just pretty much threw it off to the side.
Yeah, something like that. Just didn't like it. We'll give it a chance, you know. No, didn't like it. Hi, Bart Covens.
I gave the Simplex a good, year and a half, 2 years maybe use. Found a lot of silver rings and silver dimes, more so than with any other detector I've used. But the sound on the Simplex was just, and I'm talking about the first one.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like about the original Simplex is, to me, the sound it made was like fingernails on a chalkboard.
It was like
Oh, Jackson got a new toy.
I was hoping that for King's goal. He says, "What's he playing with?" It's a fidget toy.
Yeah, so I said you got a new toy.
Basically, they're just little notched pieces of plastic, and that's all it really does. It pulls into an oblong, and it pulls into a rough circle.
Hours of entertainment.
I've got a new Simplex Lite, Jared, and I like it because the sounds on it works good, and the sounds are way different from the original Simplex. So.
I mean, I really wanted to invest into the Quest metal detector, but the price and what it does, I couldn't weigh out the difference. You know, like would it be worth me to buy a Quest over a Mind Lab?
That was right. It is Tomcat Jocelyn. Thank you, Tomcat Jocelyn. That's enough, I believe. Thank you very much. That's like your fourth one, dude. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Tomcat's on another account tonight.
Thank God it wasn't a pickle, says 5 Mile. I didn't begin life as a pickle. Uh-oh. Dan and Richie must be collaborating.
Why?
Now,
They're plotting against you, Bill.
yeah, you better cut us off now while you still can.
They're playing Pinky in the Brain.
Relic Cat, what Simplex does he have? The Simplex Plus or the Ultras or the Simplex series, one in the series?
And there's Rochester.
At the time when the Simplex come out for $300 and it was waterproof and worked well, a lot of people liked it.
Yep. Lots of people.
No, Josh. You just need to go to your upper right corner and switch back to your Tomcat Josh now. You're on your Mrs.
Rob.
Josh's journey.
Evening, guys.
You're on your wife's
Hey,
journey.
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, see the Simplex Plus and the series that they came out with after the Simplex, I think they changed all the tones, didn't they, to make it more of a tone than a screeching duck.
Whoa. Read that one. My Legend treated me very well today. It was a terrible signal. The best case would be a nickel. pleasantly mistaken. 5.6 gram of 14K white gold ring.
Congrats,
Congrats,
Bart.
Bart.
Way to go. All the machines could pretty much pick up
Nice job.
most 90% of the targets
Thanks,
most machines
Tomcat.
can pick out. It's just a matter of what you prefer.
Yeah. Super Nick Molnar. Good evening.
Steven Stark, if
Mr. Joshua, thank you.
I don't want to persuade you into it or whatnot, but I'd probably go with the Xterra E-Lite over the Pro. I think they changed up the stuff on an E-Lite, right? Or does the BDI still jump crazy on that?
PDI is much better on the Elite over the Pro.
Okay. Because he
Much.
said he's on a fixed income, so,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah. Save a little bit and go with the Elite. Like Anna says, she really likes her Elite. So
And that's made by who?
Doctor.
Nocta?
That's
what the Elite?
Fix
No,
Rob.
that's Wine Lab.
Oh,
yeah, I think he
I
knows.
thought you were talking about the Simplex Elite.
No, he's talking about the Elite.
Okay.
Nice 5 mile.
Yeah, I think they should just pull the Xterra Pro off the market.
Lots of people buy them and love them. Of course, I see a lot of them for sale too. So used.
Howdy, medical.
So
Nice,
it's really
5
hard
mile.
to say.
all right. So I'm gonna say Rob got fourth.
Ah,
It was his fault, or they would have got home, or they would
so
have got.
Mermaid.
Oh, you
I'm
guys,
not-
you guys will have, you guys won't even fucking come close tonight to how we did.
That bad, huh?
That bad.
I'd say
Last
10th
place.
Epic proportions bad.
But
Last
but here-
place, and you went down in flames.
the-
Oh, we,
the-
yeah. Check and check, Bill.
Oh, were you first place until Rob absolutely 100% knew the answer, bid all the points, and lost every single one of them?
Nope. We did bet all our points tonight. We finished out of 14 teams, we finished tied for 10th. But in round 8 and round 7, we were in last place. So from round 8, 9, and 10, we actually came up to third from last. But we scored 74 points tonight. The worst score. I mean, not only did we not come close to breaking 100, but then again, the leader only had 109 points. It wasn't like somebody was up there with 120, 125 points. But there was just nothing in our wheelhouse tonight. Absolutely nothing.
You weren't up on your Russian literature tonight.
No, we weren't up on Russian. They had a Citizen Kane question, Richie. Okay.
Oh.
What teen comedy did Roger Ebert jokingly reminded him of Citizen Kane? Was it Bring It On, the teen cheerleading movie, Clueless, or Cruel Intentions, Bring It On, or She's All Right? She's All That.
I've never seen any of those movies, so I don't really know.
Well, I've
Well,
seen 2 out of 3, but I've actually, I hate to say this, as a guy that consider myself a fairly sophisticated person, I've never seen Citizen Kane, and I know it's considered one of the 10 best American movies ever made.
I would say Cruel Intentions.
Which one did it turn out to be, hon?
Turned out to be Bring It On, the cheerleading movie.
Oh, bring it on. Okay.
And we got almost every true and false wrong.
Yep, Marty V. Answer is Rosebud.
Yeah, Rob, it's like, are you smarter than a metal detectorist all over again?
No, but my buddy Steve thought it was absolutely hilarious that when I was walking to the bathroom tonight, I glanced down at one of the tables that had the benches. We sit at a table that's got chairs, but there was a bench table, and out of the corner of the bench seat, there was a quarter sticking out of the bench seat. So I said, I nabbed a quarter on the way to the bathroom, and my buddy's like,
Are you serious? I'd be like, hey, metal detectorists are always looking down, scores himself a surface fine for a quarter.
Was it still warm?
No, it wasn't.
Because it doesn't float, so you got to look down.
Oh,
That's funny.
thank you for the coffee, honey.
What, another ad?
I don't get ads, I guess, because I'm one of the co-hosts. I don't get ads on the StreamYard side, and I don't watch the other side. So I did have an ad when I logged on to Bill's stream originally on YouTube side. Mr. Joshua Journey, good to see you. I don't really know you, but welcome to the
Henry,
stream.
how you doing?
That is Tomcat Josh. He's on his channel, but they're doing the email that he signed up with his channel with.
Yeah.
I don't like these new email things with the at symbol. I just don't like it.
Here's the thing that might work for you guys, and there's a con to this. When I go up to my upper right on my YouTube here and I click on my profile and I go switch account or view channel, I have one account that's I'm Zaxxon and the name is Zach Zaxxon, and the other one has my email. So I think because I do that is the reason that I can't accept gifts, because I have two
Yes,
profiles.
and that's why, and
Under
that's
the
the
same
same thing,
account.
Zach. Since I have two channels, I can't get gifts either. And somebody told me that's exactly what that is.
I don't know, Relic Rat. It's just a fidget toy that I got for my kid. I took.
I was on another metal detecting video at 6:00 last night, and I was watching their video, and I was saying hi to like 12 people in the stream, and not a single person said hi to me, and I was getting really pissed off. And nobody said hi to me. And then I finally switched over to Tesla Forever, and then a couple people said, "Is that FL Thunder Rob?" And I said, "Yep, it's me." And then like
That
two
was me.
people, yeah, and then a couple people said hi to me, but not many.
I never saw you as
That's
Thunder.
because I found out, Richie, that I had been blocked from that channel, and that's why my comments didn't show up.
Oh, okay.
So
I did not know that.
So I'm just adding a piece of information to my toolbox here. So basically, it really, really bothers you if you go into a room and nobody says hello.
Yes.
We're gonna remember that.
Howdy, Jim Steele. Yeah, Marty was there. He was one of the people I tried saying hello to. But I did see Richie say hi to the Tesla.
I know I've said hi to you in other streams, Rob.
Yeah, other streams. This was one particular channel that was doing a premiere that apparently has me blocked.
Well, I mean, even in a premiere, I saw you saying, and I said hi to you, but maybe not in that one. I don't know if I was even there.
I have no idea what I did to piss them off.
Do you know if you're even here, Dan?
But
I don't even know if I was in that
but-
one.
I know. I saw a couple people saying hi to Shane, and I didn't see Shane either. So I talked to Shane today, and I said, nobody said hi to me. And he goes, I said, but people are saying hi to you, but I didn't see you. He goes, that's because they have us both blocked. And I was like, ouch, ouch.
Wow.
No, Marty, those two hosts will never say hi to me. I have tried. I have no idea what I did to those fine people, Marty, but it hurts me to say if I offended them and hurt them in some way. I wish they would acknowledge that so I can apologize to them. I have no idea, but that's been going on for about 6 months now, and I don't have a flipping clue.
This world is full of hatred.
I'm telling you, Dan, it's just but anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had some good questions tonight, guys, and none of them were in our wheelhouse. Okay. I'd like to think of myself of knowing quite a bit. I'd like to think of myself of knowing about politics, but
Hi, Rob Weigold.
hang on, let me find it. When Reagan won the presidency, he swept 49 out of 50 states. What was the only state he didn't win? Was it Massachusetts, Vermont, or Minnesota?
Minnesota, eh?
I'm going to say Vermont.
No,
Vermont.
Bill and Zach got it right. It was Minnesota. I thought it was either Vermont or Massachusetts because I thought that's where the Democratic nominee was from, was somewhere in New England that year. But no, it was Minnesota.
I said
I
Minnesota
guessed, but you want to know why I guessed that right?
Yes, go ahead.
I kind of figured since they were so far back in time, most of them didn't have TVs. They didn't know he was a movie star.
Hey, whatever works. What is the capital of Chile?
Yeah, Joshua.
You're
No
right, Josh.
idea.
Yes.
Cold.
Go to your upper right corner in your stream there and see if you can switch channels or something.
What's the capital of Chile, honey? Venezuela. I don't know.
No, Venezuela is a country.
Oh,
You knew
How
that.
about Beantown?
It was
What we?
Fartville.
Hang on.
capital of Chile.
Uh-oh, Mary's here. Hello, Mary.
Oh. It's Santiago.
Hi, Mary. How are you doing today?
Santiago.
What'd you say,
Hi,
Rob?
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
I mean, wow. Nice names there, Mary. Wow, look at that. Mystic got it right. Boom, Mystic.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
Google got it right.
Ah, Google got it right.
What do you mean? That's what I said. I said it just as soon as you.
Hi,
as soon as
Mandy.
you-
Oh, okay.
That'd really mess up people if Google started getting all the answers wrong.
Who
Just so they
timed
can actually Google the answers.
That would be fun, though, Dan, if you worked at Google.
Yeah.
Start changing
Hey,
these.
hey, Zach, why didn't you time out Mary?
Because I can.
I was wondering why somebody said, hi, Mary. Bye, Mary.
It's an ongoing feud. We each have stronger wrenches than the others in different channels. So you know, it's basically as soon as you see him. I did her Sunday or Monday. I forget what day. I saw her come in the room and I said, Mary, congrats on your win. And then I instantly timed her out for a minute just to, mommy.
I know King's Gold. It was fast.
Yeah. Because she didn't clean up that black kitty, says 5 Mile. You had to be there for that.
I can still read everything. She just got to wait 60
all right.
seconds.
And I know this isn't Richie's up Richie's alley. What NFL team does not have cheerleaders? Is it Minnesota?
Pittsburgh or the New England Patriots.
The
Minnesota.
Patriots have cheerleaders, so that one's definitely not it. I'm going to say Pittsburgh.
It is Pittsburgh, and we thought it would be New England because it's so flipping cold and they have an outdoor stadium, but it is Pittsburgh.
I've been to many New England Patriots games, and they do have cheerleaders.
See, I've just never noticed New England having. I mean, Denise goes, I don't pay attention to cheerleaders. I go, I do.
They don't show them that much. I mean, you might get a clip before a commercial here and there, but they don't show them that much on TV
Well,
anymore.
That's
Well, for
because
years they
Rob
didn't.
nailed it on the
For
head.
years they didn't show our Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleaders because they were just flat out the fuggliest girls. I don't know where they found 15 women that ugly to be cheerleaders.
Haven't you seen the movie The Replacements? They probably just went to the local strip
Yeah,
club
they
and
probably went to the replacement. That's exactly right.
That's too much.
And I know this one's true because we were just talking about this on the show, or I just saw this on a clip somewhere else. True or false? The dog actor that played Toto in Wizard of Oz was paid more than the Munchkins.
Yes.
True.
True.
That is
that's
true.
probably true.
The dog, whose real name was Henry, made $125 a week, and each one of the Munchkins actors got $50 a week. That's sad.
Well, that's
He's a better actor.
And
I wonder how
what,
much they paid the little people and what's that Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
yeah, they paid him in Willy Wonka bars.
Lifetime supply.
Hi, Gregory.
Said the dog ate more. Probably did.
And
Have you read any more in my book, Rob?
I'm done with your book, sir.
Oh, nice.
I
Did
once
the
I
ending-
kinda- once I hit
did the
tipping
ending-
point, I said I got to finish like this last 6 chapters, so I just sat down. Mary actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Richie, I'm sure you would like me to be nothing less than honest.
Yep,
Didn't like the ending.
I could take it.
Didn't like the ending.
Didn't like it.
Nope.
Did it surprise you?
Oh yeah, it definitely surprised me because
Yeah.
Rob only likes good endings. He doesn't like it when
I don't like that the bad guys won. I hated that the bad guys. I wanted him to overcome.
Awesome, Gregory.
Persevere.
Good to hear it.
But the bad guys were always one step ahead of him.
Oh, they were definitely always one step ahead.
Yeah.
But
That's
I really
awesome,
thought
Barry.
when he started figuring a few things out that, and I didn't understand how his buddy Jake, who basically confessed to him that he had the whole alien kidnapping probe thing too, and then he got Jake to get the I'm assuming it was a front end loader to bash in the bar. I don't know how everybody in the bar. I mean, if he hit that, I'm assuming he hit a gas line, and they all blew up in the parking lot, but nobody in the bar died. I wanted the alien to die. I wanted the alien to die in the explosion. That's what I wanted.
Well, in the sequel, the alien's still alive and still functioning.
Well, yeah, if you're writing a sequel, yeah, the alien's got to definitely be alive. I do, Jared. I do only like happy endings. Happy endings are the best.
That's after a steak dinner, right?
That's right.
Now, Bill, what did you think of the ending?
Wow! Congratulations,
I liked it.
Mary.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal, Mary. That's what 55 pounds. That's phenomenal, Mary.
I liked it, Richard, but then I don't mind because in real life, the good guys don't always win. So I mean, it's-
Bill, taking your weight after dump most certainly counts. That's the best time to weigh yourself.
I almost wanted the bad guys to win because every book you read or every movie you do, at the end, the good guys always win.
And that's why Bill asked me if I liked the ending of The Mist. And I said, no, because the alien wins in that one too.
Oh, you baited him into bad mouthing Richie's book, Bill? You're a smart guy.
I'm not bad.
No, he
enough.
told you flat out.
I would have probably wrote the last two chapters differently, but I probably wouldn't have been thinking of a sequel.
Hi,
If
Richie.
Richie's
Hi, Beard.
developing a sequel, that is a good way to have a sequel.
Hello, Beard. Team Beard.
I'll give you a hint in the sequel. The sequel starts with his wife. And,
I told you it was a leading into the sequel.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be a leading
Not
into the sequel.
investigator, Mary. You
there's
just
a
told me-
plot twist with his wife right away in the sequel.
Okay, hang on one second. No, Jim, there's no Nixon yet. So just to let you and everybody know in the chat, Jim, I have not mailed it yet. Okay? There.
Like I was telling Bill before we started streaming, I had another dream, and I got another outline already made for the book after the book I'm writing now.
You
Nice.
said that's based on a dream?
Yep.
Excellent. 5 Mile boiled eggs or hard boiled eggs are great for the Atkins diet.
Aren't eggs horrible for your cholesterol?
No, that's actually a myth. Even though eggs are high in fat, they're not. As a matter of fact, I saw my main family doctor on Monday. I can't remember, but anyway, she got the results of all the blood tests she ordered for me, and she said my cholesterol was only a tad high, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Good, Rob.
Thank you, 5 Mile. Yeah.
Rob, my other book, Dark Witches and Mystical Misfits, the good guys might win at the end of that one.
Notice he said might. Okay, might.
Well, he doesn't really do himself any favors if he gives you the ending. It'd be like going on YouTube and recording a reading of his book. Why bother even buying it then?
No, I
No.
mean I did. I up around chapter 18 or 22. I said, no, I just got to sit down and finish this. So Denise was at work one day, and I just sat down on my comfy chair and I went right through the last 7 or 8 chapters.
I really like the scene at the recycling plant. That kind of I added that in with the two teenage boys on skateboards.
Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere. I
Yeah.
didn't know if something was going to happen to him then, but Mystic says, "Are you part Russian?" My Relic Rat says, "My bud won't eat eggs because they were from Relic Rat." I had a buddy that would not eat crabs. I'm from Maryland, guys. I'm from Baltimore. I love blue crabs with Old Bay seasoning. I could sit down with a hammer and crack and spend hours picking out meat out of crabs. And he said, "Nope, I'm not eating anything that crawls sideways in the ocean."
No lobsters either.
I love lobster.
I guess metal detectors are off his list, huh? We know he's not going to cannibalize any metal detectors.
Okay, we're going to talk about the giveaway again. So I'm going to reshare. Okay, I'm doing a special giveaway, and the choice is going to be those who are new. You either have a choice of this underwater metal detector,
Nice.
or a 4K camera that has 2 batteries and comes with a 64 gig SD card. Great camera, I've used it, and this detector picks up about 4 inches, this handheld wand. Says it's good to 100 feet. What you got to do is here is Three Fires Metal Detecting. Fairly new channel. I've been around a while. Got over 500 subs. They were using bounty hunters when I found them. Well, they got newer machines now. But to get in this contest next week, you have to go over to Three Fires, watch one of their last 3 videos, leave a comment, and in that comment say, Papa Rouse sent me. And that will end midnight, Monday night, next week. And then Tuesday we'll do the giveaway. And hey, you still hitting out? Dan's not here. He had the link earlier.
Text coming your way, Zach. Nice, J. Paul. Good job. Even
Thank you,
Mr.
Jay
Beard.
Paul. Thank you very much.
The phone, you'll like that conversation, Rob.
Do what, Zach?
If that was about me answering the phone, you'll like the conversation I just had.
Oh no.
It's a spam risk, but I have to answer everything.
You're
So-
it then, Jay.
Jay, that's awesome, man.
So they call me
Thank
by
you,
name,
Jay.
or they ask for me by name. What can we do for it? Oh, it's my understanding that you pay your credit cards on time, but you still have over $7,000 in credit card debt. Is that correct? It's none of your damn business. Well, I'm trying to offer you some free advice. I don't want your damn advice. Remove me from your damn call list.
Yeah, Denise tries to get it off everybody's call list. She
How
any
do you-
number she doesn't recognize, she just blocks it. I keep getting the same calls from not Denise. She just blocks everything.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have that option, unfortunately.
How do you stop
yeah,
when
you,
spammers
your
from
phone,
calling?
your phone's for business. So
Oh, it's even worse right now. I told Bill about it before Saturday's show.
It's even bad, even if you don't have a business. I get calls all day long.
Oh, when I wasn't doing this, I would just be blocking everybody. But right now, it's I have to answer everything because some of my customers come up as spam risk or telemarketer or things like that, and I have to answer them anyway because they're freaking AAA roadside or whatever the thing is. Yeah. So I got to answer them anyway.
I get
wow,
it.
King's Gold. I've never actually seen that ad.
I've seen them.
Yeah, why gold? That's what my buddy Steve said. The guy that goes to trivia with us tonight. He basically says, "I don't care if it's free. It's never actually really free." That's exactly what he says, Rob.
Yeah. Ain't no free lunch.
Now I've heard that if you sign up for LifeLock and somewhere down the road you actually decide you don't want it anymore, the minute that you sign off, that somebody will get into your account or you'll get hacked.
It can happen, but it's one of those things. Here's an interesting thing that me and my brother found about antiviruses for your computers. You know, you go buy some Norton or some McAfee or something like that. You go buy some decent antivirus. As soon as you let it expire, you get attacked. But you can go to the store, buy a brand new computer, and just leave the regular old Windows Defender on it. Never add anything on top. Never really have an issue. I used to
Hi,
argue with
Paula.
him.
Well, I haven't had too many problems with your computer. Of course, I'm also not surfing as many bad channels as I did on the old computer because I'm getting tired of paying repair bills.
Hi, Paul. Well, you know, I've been using Trend Micro Cylinder Complete Security for years now, and I've never had a problem. It costs me $5 a year. It protects your passwords and everything else.
I use Spectrum Security Suite. It comes free if you pay for Spectrum Internet.
5 miles. And speaking of viruses, I got COVID for free. Guys, this is what we love about the chats. You know, whether it's Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, or here tonight, you guys are just quick. You guys are great with these statements.
I'm in jail. My wife's feeding me cornbread.
There you go.
She's just too cheap.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what, Dan? I walked in the house last night, and I swear to God, it smelled like cornbread in here. And I said, "Honey, did you make cornbread?" And she goes, "Are you on drugs or something?" She was making beef tips and noodles, and I don't know why, but it smelled like cornbread when I came in the house. So yeah, Dan, you knock yourself out with that cornbread, buddy.
I sure will.
Yeah, Park Rat Pat came up with a really good one. I know I used Park Rat Pat a couple times for some things, but he's got a great one. When you get called with a scam call that you can obviously hear it's a foreign accent, and they tell you they're John from Minneapolis, and then you go, "Really, you're John from Minneapolis?" "Yes." I go, "Say the Pledge of Allegiance." Park Rat says every time he says that, the phone hangs up.
I got Mark Lopez from Southeast India earlier today.
Mark Lopez. Doesn't he play for like the
Pissed me off too.
Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yeah.
No, here's one that one guy told us about. He downloaded a copy of the number disconnected tones, the do do do, and the automated dot. He leaves that his answering machine starts out with that do do do, and the automated dialers, when they hear those tones, it recognizes that the number's been disconnected, and it automatically removes you from the call list. So you would call into his phone, do do do. This is John speaking. You please leave a message, but that's all it took to get him to stop calling.
DF Digger, I've never actually had any of them using the voice changers. They just call you with that same accent that you can barely understand, telling you they're from Microsoft to support. Yeah, Jay, it doesn't take much to drive them to that. Hi, Miss Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Hello, Paul. Yeah, if I have the time, I'll keep them on the phone and waste as much of their time as possible, because that does cost them money.
Yes, and if you're taking their time up, then they're not scamming somebody else.
Yeah,
I just think we should handle them, and probably this will be the most unchristian thing I say tonight. I just think we should handle them the way that Jason Statham did in The Beekeeper.
Oh, Rob, I'm rude to all telemarketers that call me. I made an old woman cry because she wanted to sell me some home repairs. And
Well,
I said, that's great. I live in
there's a difference between telemarketers and scammers. Okay, telemarketers are just people that are trying to make a living with a shitty job. As long as they're not rude about it. But if you get somebody that's trying to tell you that they're Microsoft support, or they're calling you from Google, or they're with the government, and or you've got that speeding ticket you need to pay, or all those other scams, those are the people that can just rot in hell.
Oh, I mess with them too.
5 miles and I talk in an Indian accent back up. Mystic, that was a good movie. He kills. I'll give you guys a summary of the movie. Somebody does something he likes, he's very close to, very wrong, takes all their money. Jason Statham comes out and kills everybody. The end. There you go, guys. I just gave you the entire plot of The Beekeeper. But the
And
way
you liked it, so the good guys must have won.
the
the
good
end.
guys won in that one, Richie. And
That's
not only that, he killed some bad people in some very, very entertaining and unique ways.
the
Oh,
only
he
way.
was, Georgianne. He was just relentless.
That's the only way to get above 3-star approval on Rob's ratings chart. The good guys have to win.
Maybe the second book.
They got to do it in style, like John Wick or Robert McCall in The Equalizer. They got to have a little style and panache doing it. Okay.
You know, now that you told me that
Hey,
Keanu
Gregory.
Reeves was that stoned kid in whatever the hell that movie was, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, I just
Yeah.
don't know merit to the guy
You
anymore.
just can't see him as John Wick now, right?
I mean, I never watched the movie anyway, but the roles we play.
Somebody, you got to start out somewhere. That's where he started out.
Yep.
Yeah, but now he's got
Didn't they just technically make the third one? And they brought the other kid back who went into obscurity, and didn't they just do a Bill and Ted's third one recently?
How would it be to be that actor that played with Keanu Reeves,
Keanu Reeves, and
and then your
star.
career went nowhere?
And you're a trivia question. That's exactly right, Richie.
Well, you see, I can bet you what happened in that particular situation. I banked my money on when the movie was over, Keanu quit smoking weed and continued his career, and the other dude continued being Ted.
Yep. Nick says Rambo always run. That's right, Nick. And that's why the Rambo movies are so popular. The
That's
last
funny.
one where he takes that boatload of those mamby-pamby missionaries and saves all their asses. I really, really, really enjoyed that one.
The thing about the Rambo movies is it's like the Rocky movies. The first one is excellent and kind of went downhill after that.
I mean, can you name a movie besides Terminator that the number 2 was better than the number 1?
Police Academy.
Trivia question, Zach. Godfather 2 is the only American movie in history to ever win an Oscar.
I don't know about that. What about Terminator 2?
That the first movie also won an Oscar. I don't think Terminator was a highly acclaimed movie, one, because of the cool special effects, and two, because it was actually a very budget-orientated movie. Terminator 2, after Terminator 1 was such a surprise hit, Terminator 2 had a huge budget.
Here's
Terminator 2, a lot of people said was even better than Terminator 1.
It was.
What about
Here's one that I heard about over the course of the week. RoboCop was a low budget movie comparatively that the movie industry didn't think very much about. So it was like a B grade movie, but they were just making movies because they got to put something out. And when they released it, it took off as good as it did. So then they threw all their marketing and advertising behind it to blow it up even larger. But RoboCop was not intended to be as big of a movie as it was.
King's Gold. I love when the supermodels want to chat.
Kings is a funny guy.
I'm telling you.
Mad Max 2 was better than 1, says Mystic.
I that's a good point. Mad Max 2 was really good. And then I thought Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome basically had no sequential order context towards the other two.
What about Beverly Hills Cop 2? I think 2 was better than 1.
I like 2 also. I was pretty partial to 1, but yeah, actually 2's good. And see, now that's where I think Indiana Jones, I think number 2 out of the 4, well, now there's 5. I never saw the 5th one. But out of the 4 Indiana Jones before he was 100 years old, I thought number 2 was
Rob
the weakest.
Weingold.
I think number 2 was the weakest one. Take care, Rob. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, 5 Mile. A phenomenal movie.
Well, then
They followed up a great Star Wars with Empire Strikes Back. Absolutely.
no
Bye,
Star
Mom.
Wars person is ever going to say a movie was bad. Well, and that puts you on the great question, Rob, of what Bond was best.
Oh,
You know, I like James Bond's movies, but I was never, as a young guy, when it was Sean Connery and Roger Moore, I wasn't a huge Bond fan back then. I have been since Roger Craig's been doing them. One, because I'm a big Roger Craig fan, so, but that I could not answer you, Zach. I couldn't answer you that one.
Roger
Yeah, see,
Moore
maybe
was my favorite.
Goldfinger.
Oh, I tell you, the big debate in Bond fans, it's either Sean Connery or Roger Moore,
Yeah, that's the big debate.
and they fight each other over that.
All right, Bill,
Me-
here's your trivia question, Bill. And considering I had a video store for 13 years and I sold VHS and then later on I sold DVDs, what is the only Bond movie that the name of the actor that plays James Bond is not listed before the title of the movie?
Crap.
Never Say Never.
No, because that's the one where he comes back. It's the one with the guy. It's the one with the guy that played one Bond and it absolutely bombed.
Oh, oh crap! I know the name of it. Actually, they made
actually, I didn't think that movie was that bad.
Yes, but he was such a lesser known actor that he actually, it wasn't Roger Moore's James Bond. It was James Bond 007 and whatever movie title. And then after it, his name showed up, but it didn't say
The guy,
it didn't say his name as James Bond. It was just listed as an actor.
George
after the title.
Larrabee. He was
the guy who played Remington Steele, right?
Yes. Thank you, Mark.
Pierce Brosnan.
George Larrabee. That's right.
George.
No, Timothy Dalton did get top billing. Yeah, Moonraker. A lot of people like Moonraker.
What? Yeah, this is going to throw people for a loop if you look it up. Okay, talk about James Bond movies. The first one was actually made in 1957.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, Bill does this thing. This is a trivia thing that Bill does.
Yeah, it was made in America. They bought the rights because what's his name was pretty much flat broke. Oh, good night, Dan. Thank you for being here.
Take care, Danny.
They got the rights to James Bond for $1,000. I can't remember the name of the guy, but people don't count it. Yeah, Casino Royale. It was the very first one in 57 because it was a weekly TV movie, but it was the first James Bond movie. Look it up. And they were actually thinking when they did the first big James Bond movie to use this actor, and I can't remember why he didn't do it.
Well, there's a lot of TV shows and movies that the
First James Bond.
the star, the protagonist was going to be a different actor, and then yet now you look at that movie or TV show, and that were hits, and you just can't picture another actor being in that main role.
Yeah.
All right, the first James Bond movie was Dr. No in 1962.
That's
But
that's the first official James Bond movie.
first
It was like
official,
Casino-
the actual
Casino
first one is
Royale came out before that.
yes, but because it was a made-for-TV movie, they didn't count it. And
Yep,
then,
there's
they
another
don't
good
even
one
show
on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan was my favorite Bond. I enjoyed Pierce Brosnan as Bond. I also enjoyed him in the movie where he plays the what's the one where he plays the art thief? Pierce Brosnan has Rene Russo as his the investigator who falls for him, becomes his girlfriend. And maybe I liked it because Rene Russo's naked through about half the movie. I mean, all the time. And she was like 45 or 47 or close to that in that movie, and she just looks fine.
Here we go. I found it. Casino Royale, Climax Theater. Oh, excuse me. It's 1954. I thought it was 57.
And that had
And
it had
Barry Nelson played James Bond. So he was the actual first James Bond on film.
I didn't see Black Adam, Nick. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
good.
You're right, Mark. Daniel Craig definitely looked like he always was getting the shit beat out of him. But he still did look good in a tux.
Huh.
Yeah, I was sad when he announced he wasn't going to play Bond anymore. Now, the rumor had it that Idris Elba was on the running for the next Bond, the black British actor.
Yeah,
And I actually think he'd be a pretty good Bond.
he would. I think he would.
He's tall, he's got the commanding presence, he's got the cool voice.
But I'll tell you, what's going to happen? They're going to make the next Bond a woman. Watch.
No, they can't go that woke. Come on,
Sure they
can't go
can,
that woke.
Rob. Sure they can, Rob. They do
Well,
whatever they.
Yes, you're right,
They'll
Bill.
do it. Watch. They'll do it.
There you go,
If they
Mystic.
if they can destroy it, they will destroy it.
Yeah. Now, Rob, you watched a movie, and at the end of that movie, it said one of the characters in the movie, who was real life, was one of the guys that Ian Fleming used as his base for James Bond. And you loved the movie. It had somebody in it you didn't like. Carrie Hughes.
Who?
Carrie Hughes.
Oh,
You
Carrie
did-
I always pronounce it Elwes. Yeah, the Princess Bride.
No.
Oh, Days of Thunder.
No. The Ministry of
Oh, the Ministry of Distinguished Gentlemen,
Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Gentlemanly Warfare. Carrie
Yeah.
Elwes was in that?
Yes. We had this discussion before. You said you hated him. I said, well, you liked that movie, and he was Cavill's boss in that movie.
Oh, yeah. I'm just not a big fan. I like I said, I didn't see Princess Bride
I
yet.
didn't.
Everybody can yell at me now. But I mean, he was
Better
and maybe that's attributed that he's a good actor. He was an absolute dick in Days of Thunder.
But I mean, and at the end of that movie, they told you it was based on true events, and they listed all the people in it. And they said the one guy, the main character, who Henry Cavill played, was the basis for one of the bases for Ian Fleming, James Bond. I've also heard Christopher.
Oh, yeah, because wasn't Ian Fleming didn't he have something to do with the not
Yes,
the
he
OLA?
did too. But he based it on three: himself, that guy, and Christopher Lee. So
I know, Mystic. I'm sorry. I've just never. I will take a day. Maybe. Well, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that. Maybe one of these days where I have some. I'm down with not feeling good or something. Mystic. I'll surf around until I find. Denise probably has it on DVD, so I'm sure I could. I will eventually watch Princess Bride, guys. I only watched Casablanca like 20 years ago. It was the first time I ever watched Casablanca, and Casablanca is in my top 10 movies ever made. I think Casablanca is every bit of masterpiece everybody says it is.
it's still considered one of the
Yeah, no,
top 10.
5 Mile. I've never seen that. I'm not a. I will give you, and I'm sure this isn't a shocker, 5 Mile. I am not a musical guy.
And that's something we
I'm
can
not
appreciate.
either.
We can appreciate about you, Rob.
Thank you, there, Zach. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I
One of my
know.
favorite-
I mean, Zach's probably the youngest guy in the room, and Bill and I are the oldest. But man, you're getting old when all your favorite action stars from the 70s and 80s and all your musician people that you listen to, they're either all getting old or all just freaking dying.
Good night, Neil.
Hey, Rob,
Here, Neil.
have you ever walked up to an old guy and realized that you went to high school with him?
No, that's not happened yet.
It will.
I do know that I am looking forward to my 30th. I am looking forward to my 30th reunion, especially if I lose a bit more weight, because I will be one of the only guys there that's got a full head of hair. Okay, so
Wait a minute. That math isn't mathing.
or wait a minute, 79, 89, 99, 09, 19. Okay, my 50th. Shit. Wow. Yeah, 29. 29 will be my 50th high school reunion. Holy shit, Zach, I'm old. Wow.
You better invest in some hair care products, because if you can go to your 50th high school reunion without a baseball cap on, you're doing pretty good.
Hi, Scott
I
McClory.
will definitely not have a if they have a dress up dinner night for the big one. They usually make it a 2 or 3 night thing, and one of them's a formal dinner night. So if I'm putting a suit on, yes, I will not be wearing a. I am older than dirt, Mary.
If you go to your 50th, there's probably only going to be a handful of people there anyway.
Richie, our graduating class was like 234 people. So, and we've only lost a few that I know of.
I know my class has lost quite a few, actually.
Wendy, I'm 63. I'm 63, Wendy.
Well, my 50th was 2 years back, and I didn't go because most of the guys I hung out with aren't dead. So,
See, now 5 Mile, being a history guy, I think I would like Hamilton. I like the guy that played the lead role in him. I think I would like that. I know, Paula. Welcome to reality. I know. There you go, Greg. Greg's 10 years older than me, almost, and he's got a full head of hair. You're hilarious. You're hilarious, Mystic. Okay. Well, I'm sure by my 50th reunion, I will not have all my original parts. Oh, King's Gold. If I lose my mind, nobody's going to know the difference. Even to Scott McClory.
You'll find it sooner or later, I'm sure.
Shit, Zach, I can't even find that relic. Howdy, Jared.
King's Gold. Question: will people recognize if I lose my mind? Not in this chat room.
Yeah, no, nobody's going to know any difference in this chat room. So, Bill, I got something interesting to discuss, and it goes along with metal detecting, and I'm not gonna get into real specifics tonight, but from somebody in our group, our regular Saturday Sunday group, I got a text message from them with a picture of a relic from 1911 they found. It's obviously it's obviously a relic that's got writing and a date, and it's a beautiful relic. It was like a relic from like a post Civil War convention or something like that. That you got going to this convention. It was dated 1911. So he goes on to I don't want to say a friends, but like a buddy, like people that we know here in the stream that you know. And he goes on the guy's Facebook page, and the guy has his relic posted as his most recent find, and it's the same picture.
Whoa.
So he contacts the guy on Facebook, and the guy on Facebook says, basically tells him he's full of crap, but he blocks him. When he says that's my same picture, and from 3 years ago, and he blocks him. So then when he tells him I'm gonna find my original video, the guy says, no, you're full of crap. I believe your picture is copying off of mine. So now not only is the guy denying that he copied the relic and he's falsifying stuff he found, he gave me his name, and I looked the guy up on Facebook, and it's like that father-daughter duo out of New York that goes to the same hit park that's been hit for 10 years by 20 metal detectors, and every week they find a seated or a largie or a love token. This guy had nothing but he had seated dimes, seated halves, or seated quarters. He had love tokens. He had jewelry that was made from old coins. He had largies. He had stuff that would be a once in a lifetime great find or once a year find. He had as his finds week in and week out. And all I could think was, is this guy stole the other detector's picture. How much of this other shit that he's got posted is bullshit too.
Yeah, but if you call somebody out, a lot of people turn against you.
Yeah, and I don't understand that, Richie, because I have only made 2 promises for my YouTube channel. One, I'm never just gonna solicit people for money. I mean, I may ask for members, and stuff, but I try and give stuff back for that. I do silver races, stickers. I'm trying to give something for something in return. I'm never just gonna come on and say, hey guys, if I sink a plastic basketball in that hoop, send me $5. I'm not going to do that. And the other thing I've promised is you will never watch a video of mine and see anything planted or anything that I didn't dig or that the person I'm with in the video didn't personally dig. That you will never see it planted. That's just my personal, and I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. And you know, I think metal detecting is kind of like golf. It's based on your ethics and your honesty, and it's a self-regulating, like golf is a self-regulating sport. This is a self-regulating hobby. Mandy, I know it frosts me, Mandy. Greg, I know.
Yeah,
I mean, how can you take any satisfaction putting up something that you didn't dig and passing it off yourself? It's just fraud to me. And I told this, I almost said his name. I told this person, I said, you find your original video clip that when you were out metal detecting, if you film this, whether you published a video or not, if you have the original video clip, you send me that video clip and I will post it and I will burn his ass. And I know what you just said, Richie. It'll probably piss off a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't care. I have no problem calling out not only somebody that's planning fake stuff, and then they try and say the other person is the one that is putting up the fake thing when the other photo is 3 years old and there's one up 2 days ago.
Yeah, the duo you were talking about. I was talking to somebody one day, and I go, "They're phonies." They go, "How do you know?" I go, "Because they go to the same park, the same spot, and find great stuff every week in the same exact
Every week. They can go out with if that New York group gets together and there's 8 detectorists there, you know, and they've been hitting that same park for 8 years. You know, you might pull out a weedy or two. Somebody might even get a really deep Indian if they've got a new machine, a Manicord or a Deus 2 that can go a little bit deeper. Nope, they're showing up with seeded. They're showing up with love tokens from the mid 1800s. They're showing up with a largie in mint condition, and they're just hunting the same. And 8 other detectors and like 3 Wheaties. But no, we're coming in with big silver, and every week they got something on the channel.
The person I was talking to goes, "How do you know?" I said, "Watch their videos. The scenery doesn't change in the background. They're in the same place."
Yeah, Scott. It's sad to say, you know, it's like that T-shirt says, you know, the more people I meet, the more I like my dog, and
Yeah.
that's got truth to it, you know. I mean, I don't know what our I don't know what our and I say our as a human community, what our obsession is for feeling the need to be receive accolades that you don't deserve.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rob.
And Richie, from up around your way there in New England, did you see the assistant attorney general got arrested?
From where? I didn't hear it.
Rhode Island Attorney General, Special Assistant Attorney General Devin Flanagan. She's a woman, and her girlfriend and 2 guys were out drinking at a restaurant, and I guess they got drunk and got loud and obnoxious, and the restaurant asked them to leave, and they said, "Nope, we're not leaving." And the restaurant called the police, and the police showed up, and the first thing she said was, I'm an AG. I've got a badge, and you need to turn your body cams off." And she said, and the officer said, "That's not how it works." And she goes, "Yes, it is. I'm making a citizen request." And he's like, "I don't know what state you're from, but we don't turn our body cams off just because a citizen asked." And she goes, "Well, I'm not a citizen. I'm an AG." And then her girlfriend's going, "She's an attorney. She's the highest attorney in the state." And the cop goes, the cop literally says to her, "I don't really give a fuck who you are."
Good.
"You're going to regret that. You're going to regret ever meeting me." And she goes, "Ma'am, the restaurant asked that you leave. You're being trespassed. You need to you haven't trespassed me because you haven't officially said it." He goes, "Okay, ma'am, you're trespassed. Now leave." "I don't have to leave." "Ma'am, leave. You don't know who you're messing with." He goes, "Ma'am, I don't really care who you are. The restaurant's asked that you leave. We're asking this to be real polite. I just need you and your friends to leave." And then finally she didn't leave. So the cop turned to one of the male friends and he said to the male guy, "Could you take these 2 kids home?" I was dying, Richie. You can't speak to us like that. And he says, if you don't leave here, you're going to be in cuffs. And she goes, you can't arrest me. And she didn't finish that sentence because she was in cuffs in the back of she was in cuffs in the back of a cruiser. Okay. She got
what she asked for.
Yep, she got, do you know who? And before she said I am, the door closed. I just don't understand people.
On the good side, Rob, the weather up here is perfect.
Yeah, this is
I
probably
got up this morning, it was 48, and it never got above 77 all day.
See, Miss Denise will just be loving that weather, Richie.
It's in the 50s right now here.
Yeah, Denise will be having the windows open, all the doors and windows open, and she'd have some nice blankets on the bed, and she loves sleeping when it's cold. Hi, Buckle Boy. Hi, Miss Julie. Hi, Mike. Yeah, that's true, King's Gold. But I couldn't agree with these two officers that were there with this woman any more than I.
They got a tough job. I wouldn't want to do it.
We're still over 100 degrees down here, Richie. The last 10 days or so, we've been breaking heat index records down here. Yep, Mystic says it's like a steam bath all day, every day.
Yeah.
Boom! Thank you, Miss Mandy. Congrats! Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Mandy.
Yeah, I don't know what this thing is that YouTube's doing with the @ sign in front now instead of just putting our channel name. You know, if we didn't know M. Charles was Mike, we wouldn't know his first name's Mike. So how you gonna know his name's Mike?
It's getting close to football season.
Football.
You don't watch football, Bill?
No. Used to watch baseball, but after the fiasco in '95 and a few other things, I just don't watch it anymore. Plus, they just kept changing the rules too much. It's like, Jesus, leave it alone.
Oh, this new kickoff rule for the NFL is just pathetic. It looks like a peewee game. It looks like a t-ball game.
Why don't they just put it on the 20 and call it good?
See, Richie, that would even be more boring. I mean, yeah, and then you'd have to decrease the roster size because you wouldn't have those 8 or 10 guys that you have on the roster for special teams, because you wouldn't need a special team returner, you wouldn't need a long snapper. So and I think it would just be boring. I mean, I think the kickoffs are, and I know that's the biggest, most place where you get the most head injuries. I do understand that because the guys running at each other. But I mean, they got both the offense and the defense standing 10 yards apart from each other. The kicker kicks what they call into what they call the safety zone. The ball's got to land within that zone, and then the two teams cannot move until the guy catches the ball. It's like the same rules they have in Pee Wee.
Good night, Don Roller
Nice,
Creeper.
boy. We will definitely be checking that out.
Yeah.
Take care, Relic Reaper. Take care of what you got to take care of, Don. Richie, good luck with that. Or 5 Mile, good luck with that. Yeah, Buckle Boy, that sounds awesome. Rocky Fry, have a good night. Yes, 4:30 does come early in the morning.
Later, Relic.
And just, I don't know how many sports fans we do have here, but guys, Shane is doing Ohio River History. I think on him and his daughter's sports page, it's in the blood. They're doing the football pool again this year, and it's real simple, guys. They just put up the 16 games every week, and you just pick win or loss for the teams. There's no fantasy picking players or not. You just pick the teams you think is going to win, and at the end of the season, after 17 weeks, the person who's picked the most correct games is the winner. And I think he's putting up either a $25 or $50 Amazon gift card, and it's just a fun thing during the week that during the sports year, the football season, him and Alex do. So there was about 35 people in it last year, guys. I've got personally 6 or 8 people that I'm bringing over this year. We're going to see if we can get up to 50 people. Yeah, I know that, Scott, and I agree with that.
For what those guys are making,
King's Gold,
those guys are making head injuries should be part of the game.
King's Gold, I agree with you there. Absolutely.
Well, see, that's another thing I didn't like, Jackson. In the old days, I remember watching football, and it was just a part-time job for the guys. They'd only make like 10,000 a year, so they'd go get in the off season. They'd go get regular jobs. Then all of a
They don't have to
sudden,
do that anymore.
not anymore. They're icons. All of a sudden, you know. It's like,
Well, I can get the teams wanting it to be a full-time job. You know, it's much better to keep your athlete conditioned and work on them all year.
yeah,
But for the pay they're receiving, those risks are that's why you're making millions, is because there is risk and there is going to be damage. You can't make a bubble wrap sport and still expect to make millions doing it. What would you like? Would you like safety or money? We can choose one or the other. But whatever. I don't watch sports anyway. They could all get head injuries as far as I'm concerned. I'm a horrible person.
yeah. I was telling Rob it's that was part. Plus, I was into sports when I was in high school, and I got screwed out of being able to go down and try out for the 49ers. So.
Yeah, there you go, Greg. I mean, it's bad. That guy that killed those people in that New York office building, he apparently was diagnosed, or he thought he had that CTE, that brain injury. So he literally
Thank you, Mandy.
He was literally on the way up to the executive offices in the NFL to kill Roger Goodell and several other executives because he blamed them for his head injury problems, and he took the elevator to the wrong floor. And so he just decided to kill the people on that floor before he killed himself. And and I just have one comment to that: just kill yourself first.
Yeah. Hi, Julie.
Sorry tonight. I haven't been in a real Christian mood tonight. I apologize for that.
Yeah, Rob, when somebody's getting ready to go to their 50th high school reunion, we expect them to be a little crusty.
Thank you very much, Mandy.
Howdy, Tom Kingery.
Absolutely, Buckle Boy.
Yep, absolutely, Greg. Yeah, Buckle Boy, absolutely. Well, Bill, do you want me to get a race ready for tonight, sir?
Sure. You want to do a race, Rob?
Sure, I'll get it ready, guys. If you haven't made a comment in the last few minutes, please make sure you leave a comment, and we'll get you loaded up in a race here.
Oh, crap.
Gonna win this race.
I knew I forgot something.
Oh, Bill, I tried that this weekend. I tried the camel race and the horse race for something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I didn't turn them down enough. I got ding, and my Sunday stream's not able to be monetized.
Oh, God. You're talking about, I've got one video that cannot be monetized. I don't know if you remember a few years back, Rob, I put in a old black and white clip out of a movie where they used a metal detector. Well, somebody bought the copyrights to that movie, so they dinged it. they said the only thing is you can't be monetized for that one video. You can remove that part. I'm not going to remove that for one old video. It could stay
Well,
in.
here's the problem with that. They will let you edit it to take that music part out. So they will leave the duck race in or the horse race, and they just make the music quieter. They put in generic music. But here's the problem: if you do any edits on a live stream, any edits at all, you can no longer go back and see the chat. And there's a lot of streams that I go back and watch, and I pull people's comments, and I do different things that I look at the chat, and that's why I'll take losing my $2 or $3 on the video, because I want to be able to pull up that chat if I need something in the future.
No, Buckle Boy. All it means is that on that one video, I cannot monetize it. That's all. One other time I got the weirdest copyright I ever had was they didn't pull my video or demonetize it, but it could not be shown in another country.
Oh, that's weird. I've never had one of them.
That's normal. I've heard of a lot of people doing that, getting their content pulled in certain countries.
You know, this
used,
is over copyright. And other things I can understand, but it's the first time I ever had it done for a copyright.
I used some music in my intro from Black Sabbath in the 70s. And I had videos get blocked. Every video that I used that song got blocked.
Yeah.
I mean, that's any music related to the MGM group, just don't even try it. They're gonna take it.
All righty, guys. If you haven't left a comment in a few minutes, make sure you leave a comment.
Wow, Buckle Boy, you don't have enough watch hours yet? After
Well, somebody was talking about they changed the watch hours rules to where you don't have to maintain 4,000 anymore. You just got to hit it once.
you've never had to maintain it, you just had to hit it. But you don't even have to hit
You
that
used to have
anymore.
to- you used to have to maintain it. You had to keep that 4,000 hours through the year, or they demonetize.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
I know
They
they
dropped
did.
that a long time ago. And it's not 4,000 hours. That's just for watch ads. You can get monetized with 3,000 hours. So
Yeah, I knew they lowered it to 3,000.
and they're talking about lowering it again. Carry holder rate is still here. Damn. Are you going to throw something in, Rob? Or
Oh, I'm definitely throwing something in.
Well,
I wanted to throw something in, then I just realized I don't have any mailing envelopes. I forgot to order some. Damn it.
All righty, guys. You haven't made a comment. We've got how many people do we have in the chat? We have 42 in the chat. I only have 26 names, guys. There's a couple more coming in. All right, thank you, guys. Oh, and last night, congrats to Phil Leo last night. Won a silver coin on our Monday digs.
Or Monday digs.
On our Monday coin roll hunting.
how'd you do on Monday? I didn't catch any of that.
Oh, it was it was more pathetic than the other pathetic box. But that was from my backup bank, not my regular bank.
It makes a difference.
Well, the one we found, the 3 silvers, including the 18 Walking Liberty, that's from my main bank, and I will be going there tomorrow to order some. I tried calling them today, and they have changed their when you call them, you can no longer get to used to be, if you know the extension of your party, dial it now, and their extension's 5,000. So I could dial 5,000 and I'd get somebody in the branch. They don't give you that option anymore. So if you hold, if they say hold for a live person, it takes you to Wells Fargo's national line, and they're like, yes, what can I help you with your debit card? I said, is this the branch on 54? No, this is Wells Fargo national line. No, I don't need you.
I tried ordering pizza from Pizza Hut one day, and they sent me to a national ordering center.
When are they going to learn that people don't like that?
Pissed. Well, I mean, I'm trying to deal with something. I'm trying to deal with something right now, and I can't even get people. I'm dealing with AI. You know, I'm arguing with AI over particular aspects. and I can't make progress as easy like that, because they have these strict things set and there's no variation, and I need variation. I either need variation, or I need to talk to a human who can explain to me how that particular thing works, because it shouldn't be shaman guru magic to make this happen.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. 100%.
Mystic says he's starting to miss the Indian call centers. At least you could get your damn cable box fixed. Try finding a phone number for Amazon. Holy crap, that takes a while.
There is a website, and I don't know the name of it, but there is a website out there that says they give you all the phone numbers of big companies that you can't find a phone number for.
All righty, guys, I'm up to 31, but we still got 42 people in there. And yes, I've got Richie in. Oh, I don't have Zaxxon in.
And I do have Bill in. I don't have myself in yet.
Now, how many watch hours did you guys say you had to maintain?
4.
It used to when I signed up three years ago, Richie, it was 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs.
It was 4,000 watch hours, and you had to maintain it per calendar year. So if you came up on the end of the year after you already monetized and you only had 3,000 watch hours this year, they would pull your monetization.
Okay, I got watch hours of 107.5, but I think that's just for the last month.
You would need a few more watch hours than 107. That's all right. I never generated the watch hours. I had a bunch of people chime in and said they watched their videos, but very few did.
I got 4,000 subs, but
Nice.
yeah. I got 2449 views out of the last 28. That's just the last 28 days that I had 107.5. So if you multiply that times 12, I got plenty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to post to even get the hours. You have to post content that's worth watching, not just pure trash.
Well, I think
Dedicated watchers.
your fastest way to do it's with shorts and live streams.
I mean, thanks, Kings. You really have to decide whether or not you want to make YouTube worth something to make any money on, because if you're a smaller channel with less interesting content, like mine or anybody else's, to get the amount of watch hours that you would need to monetize would make it a job. I'm not on YouTube to work. The money's not worth it. I would probably spend.
If you took the amount of hours I put in, Zach, compared to what YouTube makes me, I think I make about $2 an hour.
If you saw my fuel bill for one trip for one video, that would be more than I would make off of YouTube in 2 or 3.
I just looked it up. Yes, you do have to maintain the 4,000 hours, but if you go below for a while, that's fine. Plus, also, if you haven't put out any videos within 6 months, along with that, you're definitely cut off. But they kind of go together.
They didn't used to, Mystic. You had to maintain 4,000 for the calendar year. So if you were short on hours this year, then you would lose your monetization. But they keep changing crap. We're all talking and we're all looking at revision 1, revision 2, revision 3, revision 4, and they're up to revision 96 now. So we're all lying. But at the end of the day, it's you have to decide whether you want to make YouTube a job or fun. For me, it's just fun. Is that Show Me? Is that the original Show Me? I can't tell what the name anymore.
Yeah, I think Show Me 8 is Show Me.
Mystic, the hours do not roll over.
Yeah,
They tell you
Most of my videos,
if you're
most
the
of my
normal,
videos, I don't monetize.
Show Me. If you're the normal Show Me and not Show Me Treasure, then email me, man. You never emailed me last week. I'm Zaxxon@gmail.com. I need to take care of you on for Saturday night.
Yeah, Angie, you're right. They give you a chance now to catch up. So it fluctuates on the 4,000 hours.
Yeah, it's just for fun for me. The few people I know that do make anything on YouTube Oh, you used to be Show Me Stacker? As long as you're the Show Me That One Saturday Night, email me. They've changed all the names to where we see it. It's Show Me 8. I don't know.
No, that's
Show Me 8 is.
Show Me Treasure, Mary. Chris at Show Me Treasures. It's the marble maker.
Yeah, Show Me
Yeah,
Treasure.
show me is different because
Yeah.
I've had streams with both of them in there.
Now he knows his marbles pretty good.
All righty, guys, let me find something interesting and good to give away here.
Hello, Olin. Olin Borden just came in the room.
Howdy, Olin. Wow, Buckle Boy, you're really, really close.
How many hours has he got, Rob?
38.45, I think it said.
Well, he can get monetized for super
do that.
chat memberships.
Yeah, you can do that partial.
Yeah. Go to your studio, Buckle Boy, and look. It should say you're okay to be monetized for super chats and memberships.
Now, Bill, you're monetized. When you start getting dings, are they just demonetizing that video? Come in. Are they just demonetizing that video, or are they adding up and gonna like permanently hurt your channel?
It's just the video, usually. Greg says, take me out of the race, Rob.
Yep, I just saw that. Yep. Wish you luck too, Jim.
All right. All right, now we're a little closer. All right, let's see what we can find here. Well, let's check out this coin. This is so cool, but I got to look at it with the loop. Hold on. The writing is very small. Okay, guys, I've got a 1941. Let me pull this up here, Bill. I've got a 1941 British 1/4 Golding. I think it's 70 or 85% silver. Very unique coin. Only one my supplier had. I bought it. So this will go to the winner of the race.
Awesome.
Dutch Netherlands silver from World War II, 1941. Alrighty, guys, we got the race up there.
South, low.
Oh, Yankee down south. Greg's here. Let me get him in there.
Get him in there. Mike Stiles says he's not in the race, says Scott
He is.
McClure.
He is probably right. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Olin Borden. Good luck, everybody, he says.
And let me get Greg in there. Yankee down south. Thank you, Mike.
John Chum just came in.
I'm sorry, who did? John Chum?
Yep.
Oh, got to get NorCal in there, too.
You got Mandy in there?
I have Miss Mandy's candy.
Mandy Brown.
That's Mandy's candy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I just like the old names back on
What
there.
about Chop Shop?
Oh, nope, got to get Chop Shop in there.
Thank you, Chop Shop.
And Wendy's here. Wendy's here too, I believe.
Wendy, I got in there right there. Wendy's
Okay.
Excellent Adventure. Yep. I got Danny Dizzle in, I believe. Yep. I got Medical. I got Greg in there now. Paula. Nick Molnar. Super Nick. There we go. Now we're getting there. 40 people.
Yep, that's much better.
Yep. There we go.
Rob, you come up here for FH11. I got you, and we will do pizza Leonardo's.
Yeah, guys, he does his weekly, I think it's Sunday Eats videos, guys, and he went to a place called Leonardo's deep dish pizza up there in Gainesville. Oh my God, did it look yummy? And the garlic knots that they got before the pizza got there looked absolutely scrumptious. So if I'm up there at Florida on 11, we will be going to Leonardo's for dinner that Saturday night. All righty, guys. All righty, guys. This is for Dutch.
I had a car like that once.
Yeah. All righty, guys. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody.
Look at that. I'm right up front.
Not good, Bill.
I know. It's like the red shirt in Star Trek.
Yeah, you don't want to be the red shirt in Star Trek. They never make it through a scene. Oh, William, I don't even want to know that, William.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Angie, it looked really good, Angie. It's only like a 4-minute video, Andy. Check out Yankee Down South's video. It was nice.
Is this race for a Nixon coin? Says 5
Out 5 mile. That's just not right.
Ow.
Yeah, Jay, the red cars are doing pretty well here.
For now.
Oh, wow.
Pretty soon.
Mandy says her phone tells her every week how long she's on YouTube. That's disturbing. Yeah, Mandy, I wouldn't want to know.
Here, anytime the cop car is going to pull up, and they always go after the red car.
That's right. The red cars are the most pulled over cars. That's right. And I think the most stolen cars, too. All righty, guys, we got 20 seconds. We're coming up. We're watch out for Racer X.
I'm not a fan of the red cars. I've never had a red car.
Me either. Don't like it. Don't like the
I've
red.
never had a red car. I've had red trucks, but never a red car. All right, guys. Super Nick's up there. Miss Julie. Hey, Paul in the black car. Here's Chop
Okay,
Shop.
Paula.
Oh, look at this.
No frickin' way.
Boom,
No.
sweet. Rigged.
Rigged.
Redraw.
Congratulations, Billster.
Wasn't expecting that
He
one.
typed it here. Oh.
Thank you, guys. I was not expecting. Usually that's the first time I've ever seen that happen.
Absolutely, Angie.
Tom says every time Bill wins, I'm always second. Well, thanks for pushing me over the line, Tom.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
You're just pushing it,
Yep.
Tom. That's right.
5 mile. Didn't want that Nixon anyways.
5 mile. Damn.
Hey, he was not a criminal.
No, I'm not a crook. That's what he said. I'm not a crook.
How would I know?
Because he was definitely a criminal.
I'd be more worried if there was a politician.
I still love the fact that the day Kennedy was assassinated, he was head of the FBI. He flew into the airport there in Texas, never left the airport. As soon as he heard that Nixon had been, or Kennedy was assassinated, he jumped on a plane and left. That raises some questions, you know?
I didn't know that, Bill.
Yep.
Yeah, I read that.
It's not a conspiracy thing. It's a fact. He was there. So why did he fly in for and never go watch, the cavalcade or anything and just stay there? And then as soon as he hears he's dead, he's gone.
Bill,
That's just weird.
Bill, according to Google, Bill, Hoover was still FBI director in 63.
Or maybe he worked for the. I know he had something to do with the FBI then.
oh, okay.
Thank you, Julie. Wasn't Nixon a Buccaneer? Don't know.
I think that's a shot at you, Rob.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Damn, 5 miles on a freaking. He's on a roll tonight. There you go, Danny. Maple Leaf had you in there, buddy. Yep, Greg. Yeah, Greg said it. Let me see what Nixon was doing at the time.
That all happened when I was too young to care.
Back in those days, being referred to a hustler was an insult.
Okay, Bill's right. Richard Nixon was in Dallas, Texas. He had departed from Love Field approximately an hour before Kennedy's arrival. He was not there in any official capacity, but was prominent in the Republican Party at that time, having served as vice president under Dwight D. Eisenhower. There you go.
Paul was right. There was a whole lot of things went on back in those days. They didn't have cameras to prove who did what back then.
Well, like I say, I don't want to get into politics tonight because I know we don't do that. But I have just been absolutely fascinated with this whole conspiracy over the Jeffrey Epstein suicide in jail. I've been.
Way to go.
Do what, Richie?
You disappeared for a minute.
Oh,
Hey, it must have been a glitch.
Yeah. Your
Yeah,
finger had a accent.
Yeah, dude,
A
that's
The
lot.
minute you said,
digitalized.
as soon as I
the
said, his
minute you
name,
said,
I
the minute you
disappeared.
said his, yeah,
Zach's quick with those buttons.
Hey, I'm a millennial. We're the future of the planet.
thought it was YouTube doing it.
No, it's usually YouTube Zaxxon doing it. Okay, that's how Charlie usually disappears. Well, actually, sometimes I make Charlie disappear. So
Cubes, accent, same difference.
You said the name Epstein. The next thing you know, you're glitching.
I just can't watch. I just can't watch enough YouTube videos on different podcasting. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just leave it there.
Okay, guys, I'm going to plug this one last time. Now I'm doing a giveaway. And you get a choice of one or two things. A underwater detector handheld one. You do 100 feet, it says. Or the other choice, one or the other, 4K video camera. Comes with 2 batteries, 64 gig SD card. But to get entered in this race for next week, you got to go over to Three Fires Metal Detecting, watch one of their last 3 videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment that Papa Rouse sent me. I'll go through those 3 videos. It'll end midnight, Monday night next week. I'll go through the videos, write everybody's name down, and those who did it will be entered in the race.
Yep. Maple Leaf says groovy. Show Me says wow. Mandy says wowza. Yeah, I'm going to go check it out. That's phenomenal, guys. Let's go support a new channel. Obviously, they're giving back, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us here, Bill, me, Charlie, everybody that's the co-host, guys. We thank you, Bart. We all love supporting new channels, guys, and helping them grow. I have donated to PD Sandigger's channel. I've donated to several other channels to get them to grow. We got Randy Metal Detecting with Randy's channel back up after YouTube bent him over and screwed him.
Julie, this is one you don't have to be here to win this. You just have to follow the rules.
There you
Because
go.
I'm asking you to go over and do that. You don't have to be present for that race.
Wow, that's pretty awesome, guys.
But one thing, I used to do videos every Friday a couple years back, new channels, and I quit because the last 2 videos I put out, one channel in each video didn't like me putting their thing up on my channel to show, help them get, new subscribers. So I quit doing it. But I thought once in a while, throw this out there, new people.
It's always nice to encourage the growth.
It is, Zach. It is.
Rob, I just had a revelation.
Yes, sir.
Within the next month or so here, we're going to be coming up on 2 years of Saturday night.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
That's
It was
true.
August.
What
It was August, September, something like that.
time are you on Saturday?
Charlie's stream on Saturday.
It's one of those things. On Saturdays, we start at 6:45 my time.
Thank you, Mandy.
It's, I believe, like 9:45 Rob's time.
Yeah, it's 9:45 here.
But it's been every Saturday night. Occasionally, it moves around to Rob's or Bill's channel if Charlie's not going to be available.
Yeah.
But it goes about a half hour long or 45 minutes longer than this one, later than this one. But it's Saturday night too.
Howdy, Scott Christensen. Yeah, we generally go 9:45 to 11:30, 11:45. Thank you, Mandy.
One night we almost had to end at 11:22, but
Hey, I made sure I made it to 11:22 that day. and you know what's funny, Zach, is there's a lot of people that have started streams that didn't last more than a month, and then there's people that have been on streams for several years, and then they decided to try a different date or try a different date and time, and they never took on. They should have just stayed where they were at. It's I'm pretty proud that I've never missed a Sunday in 3.5, 4 years, however long we've been doing the stream on Sundays. And even if I'm on vacation somewhere, I grab a laptop or a cell phone and make sure at least I pop up on my stream. But so nope, he's still in jail, Mary.
Okay, people, it's getting to be that time.
It is, Mystic. There's a lot more people streaming now than there were 4 years ago.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
for sure, Mystic. But it's a great way to get hours, guys. I mean,
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I keep telling Bill, I'm debating whether to do a stream one night, just completely off topic for metal detecting, like do something current, like talk about the Epstein thing, or talk about aliens or UFOs, or just do some cool, fun conspiracy thing. And Bill said he's in for it, so I don't know if anybody else would be interested, but if you want to have a night, if we could just
Okay, if anybody like that, right now, type in a 1. Just type in a 1.
Oh, I'll type in a 1.
Me too. Come on, people, if you'd like to have a fun night of talking conspiracy theory on a subject. And of course, Zach's too.
I thought there was a second option.
Yeah.
Two if you want to opt out.
Yeah, 2 if you want to opt out. Oh.
I'll probably stop by and listen to it. I wouldn't be a bet on that one, but I'd stop by and listen to it.
Now, do you guys want to pick one, or do you want us to pick it and we'll just kind of surprise you?
If you guys have got any topic ideas, let us know. If you think, thank you guys. Wow, everybody, thank you all.
Well, I thought we could do conspiracy theories. We'll just make some stuff up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's people like, where'd you hear that? We heard it on this YouTube video.
Gregory Gibson, 11:22. I guess.
Gregory, damn.
Okay.
Yeah, NorCal, that should start some good. Absolutely, sir.
Okay. We will do a conspiracy theory thing then.
Scott, see, that's a good one, Scott. I'm right there with you on that one, sir.
Okay, Paula.
Growing up as a young man, I had 2 big conspiracy theories, and one of them was Roswell, and the second one was the Kennedy assassination, which we touched on real quick tonight. And then 9/11 happened, guys, and that became my third. That became my third. Thank you,
Bigfoot.
Paula. No, I've never been a Bigfoot. And you know what's funny, Richie, is because in certain states that Bigfoot sightings are very popular in. Do you know several of those states have actually passed laws that you're not allowed to shoot Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Because everybody says, well, guys, the most definitive proof is if you just haul some Bigfoot body in, you just haul some hairy gorilla type thing in, and you've got it proved in the whole conspiracy theory, yes or no, Bigfoot alive, just shoot one and bring it in. And then all these states went, no, we can't have people around shooting people that look like Bigfoot. So yeah, all these states that are big on Bigfoot sightings, they have outlawed you shooting him, Richie, which
It sounds like we got a good start to a conspiracy.
I'm amazed that they've outlawed a creature that hasn't even been proven to be real yet, but we've outlawed you to killing them.
There is no creature on the planet that humans have not killed. If it was real, we would have killed one and drug it in.
Yep. See, Scott, and
Yeah, we got dinosaur bones that go back millions of years, but we don't have one skeleton from a Bigfoot.
Exactly.
see, this is the kind of stuff we can discuss.
Yeah.
I would do a Bigfoot. I'm not a huge Bigfoot conspiracy guy, but yeah, I mean, I found that stupid. I found that these states have this stupid law and you can't shoot them. So yeah, Richie, we could do a Bigfoot one night.
People hunting in all these states, and there's trail cameras everywhere nowadays. They don't have a picture of one.
But see, it's the same thing with UFOs. Here we are in 2025. Everybody's got a sharp phone, Apple 16 phones that take crystal clear picture, but nobody can get a in focus shot of a UFO or Bigfoot. Okay.
Or Jimmy Hoffman. Anyways. So,
I love you guys. You guys are just the best.
Rob, I already know what you need to make the thumbnail for your conspiracy theory stream to be. It needs to be a picture of some railroad tracks that are just completely wrong, off the rails with Rob and Papa Rouse.
Ooh, I like the title, Off the Rails. I like that, Zach.
Yeah, and you can make the
Office in a camp.
or if we do one with the aliens visiting Earth, there'll be a spaceship there with Zach working on the motor.
See, Scott McClory says the same thing that Richie did.
And we would have shot it. We would have killed one.
One would have died. One would have gotten hit by a log truck at some point.
Give me a break. We got giant squid from the Mariana Trench. Like, we can't find something walking around in the forest.
Well, that's where all the aliens
With
live.
giant feet.
Yeah, that's where the aliens live too, Zach, and that's why we can't find them because they retreat into the caves and underground too. So, you guys, this is the perfect group to do this. You guys are super interactive. You throw out great ideas. Super Nick Molnar's, like we could do something on the pyramids of Egypt. Yep, guys, I love talking about the pyramids in Egypt and
The curse.
yeah, we can go into curses too. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Did you know at one time, Richie, you were allowed, you could actually pay a guard or your guide, and you could actually climb the pyramid? They don't allow it anymore, but there was a time where they actually used to have days where tourists could just climb up the pyramid, and I guess they stopped doing that when too many tourists started falling off the pyramid.
They look like they're pretty worn nowadays.
They're pretty worn, and they say they're at a hell of a steep angle. And if you start falling, you're not going to stop. It's not like there's a level where, there's a 4 or 5 foot ridge where you can just kind of roll and stop. It's such a steep angle and narrow steps. You're not going to survive that.
And with that note, everybody, you all have a great week.
Everybody take care. We could
Take
go
care.
on. Wherever we Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.